Sounds like someone's coming in.
Ciao, Divine One. Sorry to disturb you. I'm kind of glad you're asleep. It's just, when I told you how I pretend to be easygoing, well, thanks for listening. You see, because of that, I. Morning! Never mind. I was just gonna say that, I'm gonna work harder than ever. All for you, Divine One.
Anyways, let's go over these.
Sir Lyndon, how has your work on rejuvenation magic gone since last we spoke?
The experiment failed dismally. I chalk it up to an error in the tone that first piqued my interest. A spell to restore lost youth sounded too good to be true, and so it was.
I see. How unfortunate.
Honestly, I found myself a little relieved.
Why is that?
I have been rewarded in experience. The world needs mentors. As I set up my experiments, I recalled many times what you said to me. In my younger days, I'd learned so much of what I knew from the guidance of my elders. The idea of a world without such mentors in it began to frighten me a bit. Then, too, growing older and losing my skills as a knight taught me a few things. Perhaps it's only at our age that we become capable of filling those roles.
Ah, you have finally seen the light. A shame there was no one to drill such sense into the scribe of that failed spell tome.
The error was quite shocking when I realized. Still, I reaped a bit of an unintended benefit.
Oh? Do tell.
Do you notice anything looking at me?
You do seem a tad more sprightly than when we last crossed paths.
Very perceptive. In the course of my work, I did discover a minor ritual that helped ease my back pain. Thanks to that, I feel fit as a fiddle.
Is this true?
Do I detect a hint of interest? Has a certain someone's back been bothering him?
I was reluctant to admit it, but yes, you have the right of it.
Well then, stay very still, Vander, and I'll prepare the ritual for you as well. After all, mentoring the younger generations will be easier if you're in shape for it.
Leave it to an Elusian sage to find success even in failure.
You flatter me, sir. Now, let's show those fresh-faced soldiers what a few old fogies can do.
It's amazing. Wolf jousting sounds like a thrilling sport to witness.
It is, but the fights out in the crowd, that's where you'll find the real action. There are plenty of ways to amuse oneself in song, but nothing is quite like the wolf arena.
So many stories. What a fascinating life you've led, Seadoll. Your descriptions are so vivid. I feel as if I've witnessed it all with my own eyes. The caravan lifestyle sounds like so much fun. Coming and going as you please, following your own whims and curiosities all over the world. No restrictions, no cares. And if you ever grow bored, you can just set off on another journey. Ah, I wish I could have that life.
Yes, well,
There's one story you haven't told yet. When did you first join the caravan? I bet you were born into it. Am I close?
no. I was born in a town by the sea. Beautiful. I was too young when my father died. No memories, man. My mother raised me. She was a fortune teller, but ill-fated one. She got sick and died when I was young. One thing led to another. For long, I was living on the streets.
On the streets? But why?
I was a child without a family. Where else would I?
Um,
But one day, a caravan was passing by. The travelers called to me, invited me to join them, and I did. I traveled with them from that day on. Speaking was difficult for me then. Words hard. So my teacher taught me to dance. I learned that I didn't need words to communicate. That saved me.
I see.
My apologies. That story is not so amusing as the others.
Please, I'm the one who should apologize. I didn't think before broaching the subject.
No, I'm sorry. I think this is a good place to stop for now. Another time, Prince Alchrist.
Rosado,
Are you always this, tense?
I do not intend to be.
Fine, relax. How can you stay grumpy looking at this cute face?
Grumpy. Well, such is my life. As for cute, I have little experience. Please see my reaction as uneducated rather than rude.
That's it. I think I get it now.
Get what?
You're uninitiated. You haven't developed your cute sense. No wonder you're a bit of a grum. I can help with that. Teach you all cuteness and appreciation to enjoying life.
That is not necessary.
Are you kidding? It's top priority. Not being able to feel cuteness is like... It's like not being able to taste the heat in a spicy stew.
I do appreciate a spicy stew. Okay then, teach me about cuteness.
Yes! Leave it to me. You're gonna love this.
Managed to get a bunch of them to the max level, but I'm gonna do another skirmish off screen, and we'll be back here for the next wake up event. And we're back with another wake up.
My search for cuteness has brought me here. Divine Dragon's hair is super cute. I'm jealous of the color. I wonder how that style would look on me. Oh, did I wake you? I'm so sorry. Go back to sleep. I'm off to search for the next cute thing.
Okay.
Uncle Mary, why are my omelets not as good as yours? I followed all the steps you showed me. What am I missing?
There's a trick to it. You'll pick it up with practice.
Why is cooking so much harder than eating? Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
Giving up already? You've only just started.
It's not that I want to give up. I just don't want the stress of being bad at something.
You know, Rosado, you have so many wonderful qualities.
Aw, thanks. Wait, why are you complimenting me all of a sudden?
In fact, you're one of the most charming people I've ever met. Giving up just because you weren't perfect right away, though. That's the only thing that could ever make you look like a loser.
Oh,
Well, I guess it can't be helped. You've already decided you don't want the stress. Consider our cooking lessons canceled.
wait, no. I want to keep going.
You do?
Yes, let me take dinner shift tonight. I'll make omelets for everybody.
That should give you the practice you need.
Mhm.
Where are you from?
Look at you, shooting off questions like barbed arrows out of camouflage. Push like that, and you're liable to drag a straight answer out of me.
Great, so let's have it.
Somewhere in, Rhodia?
Oh, I see. Thanks for opening up.
Listen, you keep them like 8 padlocks on this particular jar. Things could get unpleasant for the this gets out and folks start connecting dots.
Gotcha. My lips are sealed.
Thanks, Alfred. Look, I know you want us to talk more, but it's not quite that simple. It could get really bad for both of us if you ask me the wrong kinds of questions. I've got a lot to hide. And I don't want to lie to you, but if you put me in that position, then I absolutely will. Because it's far preferable to the trouble that could find you if you learn too much about me. I'm sorry. It's how it has to be, but
No, I get it. I won't push you. I'm not out to make you uncomfortable.
I appreciate that, Alfred. Truly.
What I said last time, I wanted to talk more with you, and that's what I'm gonna do. It doesn't have to be personal stuff. We can talk about anything. Like our favorite flowers.
Yes, love it. Your brain's gonna be stuffed with obscure weapon factoids.
Okay.
I'm sorry for dragging you to that part. Didn't realize it wasn't your kind of thing.
No, that's on me. I'm sorry for running off like that in the middle of all the fun. The truth, I'm not comfortable in crowds. Surrounded on all sides like that, you never know who might be out for blood.
Wait, did I hear that right?
Probably not. Get it? Not important. Just anxious around people is the thing.
Seems like there's some baggage there. Anyway, I promise not to drag you along like that again. I'm sorry you had a bad time.
No, don't worry about it. Thanks, though.
Tell me something. What do you think of me?
Of you? No? Let's see. I think you're someone who wants to make every day as fun as it can be. I envy that about you, to be honest.
Well, if you want some of these good vibes, try showing people a little trust.
Trust.
Some folks are real pieces of work, no doubt. But if you always keep your walls up, you miss out on making new friends.
You saying that's the trick to enjoying life the way you do?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Good talk, Fogado. I'm going to take it to heart. I'm going to try to start trusting people more.
Mhm.
Like a bit of knitting to properly relax.
Didn't expect to see you doing some, needlework.
Oh, Sophia, not so loud, please. This is a delicate project. I am likely to bungle it if you start.
Right, sorry. Guess I was just surprised to see you late, of all things. Hobby of yours?
Yes? And how is it surprising? Do you lack any hobbies of your own?
I'm a simple knight through and through. Combat training is all I need.
Always more to learn there. But this skill can be useful on the battlefield as well.
Yeah? How do you figure?
Knitting demands that you learn movements requiring finesse, mastering them by repetition. Taking shortcuts also leads to sloppy results. The same could be said of the skills we train for combat. What do you say?
Okay, I see what you're getting at. And you might have a point there.
Are you interested in learning the craft, then?
Why not? Sure.
Excellent. I will be happy to teach you what I know. I think you will find it most fulfilling.
Mhm.
John, you seem pale. I've just been thinking. About what? I'm scared of losing people, Chloe. Every day on the battlefield, people get hurt. Some even die.
Not if you play casual.
Pageant back in my peaceful hometown. Doesn't any of this scare you?
Not if you're playing casual, then you're the main team. That's like the main team. Because if you're the opponent team, then yeah.
Of course it does. And I'm sure we're not the only ones. But there are things we have to do, even if it means facing our fears to do them. That's the thought that drives us all to fight, day after day. It's what drives me, at least. Things we have to do, even if it's scary, huh? I'm sure you have some too. I've seen you stand out on the battlefield without running from injury or death. I suppose so. Thank you, Chloe. It probably won't ever get less scary, but that doesn't mean I'll run. Not when I've got a steadfast friend like you. Steadfast. I like the sound of that. Besides, you have an iron stomach, right? People like that are hard to kill. Although, if your stomach does hurt after eating something strange, see me straight away. I'm touched by your concern. I mean it, okay? Seriously. I won't go dying on you, Jean. Not so long as you're watching out for me.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be back with some more makeup events. Yeah, by the way, you can see that Celine does have a S1 and S2 for makeup. That's what we chose to S support with.
Relax, it's just an invitation. I'm so nervous. I probably look suspicious with all this jerky in my pockets. Come on, Allchrist. Just ask in a normal, natural way. Good morning. I stuffed my pants with lots of jerky. Would you like to feed the wolf? Whew, I did it.
Hey, Ivy,
Yes?
do you think I could be like my mother someday? I mean, obviously I've got her looks already, but I'm not sure I have her other qualities.
You know, Hortensia, I think you do. You lost her when you were 7, correct?
Yes.
But you kept living in the castle, even without the benefit of her protection. You know what a viper's den of intrigue that place is. No ordinary child could survive it, but your charisma made that possible.
What are you getting at?
Your wit and charm won you allies in the court and a safe place in the castle. Sound familiar? You thrived in the academy as well. You even skipped enough grades to catch up to me. All that was done by virtue of your own merit. Do you see it yet? You said you hoped you could become like your mother someday. But you already are. Your light shines on everyone you touch, just as hers did.
I can't believe that's how you see me. Thank you.
I should be thanking you. Your example has given me courage more times than I can count. Thank you for shining your light on me, Hortensia.
Oh, I'm gonna do all I can to live up to the image you have of me. It was so hard not to just despair and give up when we were separated. Father was gone. You were gone. I had no one.
I'm truly sorry, Hortensia. From now on, we'll be together.
That better be a promise, because you're not getting rid of me.
Absolutely. We will never be separated again, I promise. I am blessed to have family like you, Hortensia. I will never willingly let that go.
Good. Me neither. What's troubling you right now?
Lady Vale, why the sudden concern?
I did something awful to you. I want to atone for what I've done, if I can.
You mean my father? You don't need to atone for that. You weren't yourself then.
Still, I want to make things right.
I see. If I were in your position, I would be offering the same sort of gesture. I have to be honest. Nothing is troubling me at the moment. Though I wonder, would you be interested in working with me to help other people?
To people?
As the Crown Prince of Brodia, Easing the minds of the people in my kingdom is my job. If you help me alleviate their burdens, I would consider that a great service. What do you say, ladies?
I say yes. I like the sound of that very much. Oh, how strange. We walked around town all day long and couldn't find anyone who needed our help.
I'm surprised too. Not a single person was distressed or in need of assistance. I suppose that's an odd thing to be upset about. Should be glad. I'm grateful that today was a good day for my people.
Yes. But that won't help me make up for what I did to you.
Well, not today. But how about this? Day, something will trouble me. When that day comes, I promise you'll help me solve it. Will that suffice, Lady Vale?
Yeah, it will. Thank you, Diamond.
Mhm. So let's head to the arena for one more thing. Because this will probably be the last time we will be getting in here for the actual training part. But for the Emblem part, we might return. Yeah, I am going to be trying to get all of the ultimate engage weapon. Yeah, but also, you know what? This is just 300 right there. Let's just do this one. Finish it up.
Today's workout begins now.
Lucina, Princess of Elise, has arrived.
I worked up a pretty good sweat. You were the Fiorne royals 1,000 years ago. Were my ancestors strong?
They were strong indeed. But at that time, their strength could not save them. I will not allow that outcome a second time. You are all under my protection.
I won't make you go through that a second time either. We'll stay standing to the bitter end.
Not good. That's equals in it then. Potency has the ultimate. The red ultimate finger has the ultimate. Mhm. The thing with Tiki is Tiki doesn't really have an ultimate. That one would be when that won't really matter a whole lot, but this would basically be one of the last times we will be in here.
I'll be your opponent. Hey, relax. Let's take it easy. Somehow I won.
Because yeah. Could go and finish it up. Like finish up the game. However, however that might have to be the next episode. I'm gonna need to figure out on I'm gonna be doing the rest of the support in bonds. Well, see,